I vowed I would never do this one. But I will do it. I just won't name anybody. It's these people who, and I had an opinion for years before, because either I dreamt about someone crying out about it, or I read about it, or met somebody somewhere, or met somebody who knew somebody and was shown the sila to deal with it, the salah. But people who have children, because the child they already have has some birth defect or something that happens to them later in life, and they're going to need bone marrow or some sort of a kidney transplant or something like that. Okay, and the second child is born not to sacrifice. Well, that's what you would say, but to be born in case they're a match for. And this was a big topic, and all of a sudden it just, was silenced. I guess because it had been allowed, and maybe once it had been allowed, it became one of these dirty little secrets that was going on far too much, so nobody could talk about it anymore. But is the second child, in the operation alone, the second child could die. And 9 times out of 10 from the few cases I had studied, the second child was always born healthy. But we are, sadly, a product of our eternity. And each one of us is put here to show something or deliver a message, and the choices we make down the road may affect us back at other portions of our life if we willingly, or maybe are forced, but if we willingly go back to that point in our life to deliver some message or allow something to happen for our good, we may have caused damage to ourselves, or someone else may, from all of my studying. But sad to say, there probably are, if there are pedophiles and other people who take advantage of people, there are people who may have children to use them for something else, or sacrifice one child for the better of another, or be forced to sacrifice one child, or at some level spiritually be blocked from their body spiritually, and somebody else's spirit get at their body and try to sacrifice one child for another. And then sadly, you're praying and thinking and listening and taking an hour for the ethereal, because that is such a big part of our life, and we don't deal with it. And it eats us alive, because that was, you can get plucked for that, okay?